we are here at Big Pine Sports and checking out the 2025 TW200. Now, while I'm going around this, I want you to put in the comments below, would you keep it stock or would you modify it? And if you would modify it or you put upgrades on it, what is it that you would do? So let's take a look. So, stock configuration. Obviously, the TW31 front tire in the 130/80/18. You got the TW34 rear tire in the 140/88, excuse me. Really? It's the 180/80/14. So, all stock. Man, I forget how freaking fresh they look when they're brand new. So, I really like the 2025 colorway. Comment too. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Which color or which colorway is your favorite? So, let's go back to it. Obviously, you've got the stock suspension. You've got 6.3 inches of travel in the front, 5.9 inches of travel in the rear. You've got the drum brake on the rear still. You've got the Mikuni 28mm carb, so nope, no fuel injection. Now, I understand that fuel injection does make things a little bit nicer, but is that really, I mean, does that kill the sale for you? Does that kill the opportunity for you for buying a TW200? So comment, let me know what you think. Is it a deal breaker or not? For me, it's not, because the carb is so easy to work on, and as long as you maintain it, keep good fuel in it, make sure that you're taking good care of it, the carb is never going to give you any issues. So I live at 6,000 feet of elevation. I've ridden up to 9,000, 9,500 feet of elevation, and also down to about 3,000. So, and I've never had an issue with the jetting. So let me know, is that something that would break the deal for you if the TW is not fuel injected? So no judgment either way, just wondering. So look a little bit closer here. Obviously, we still have the wide rear seat, and it is comfortable for two-up riders. So me and my wife go riding all the time. My kids ride with me. My kids will take, you know, my other kids with them. So as far as like a two-up passenger goes, way more comfortable than pretty much all the other bikes that I have. My wife prefers riding on the TW over the KLX, over the Triumph, over pretty much every other bike that I've got. So as far as comfort white goes, she really likes that. But we do have the Cycle Rack's rear rack on there, so it gives her something nice to hold on to. But the passenger foot pegs are down a lot lower than a lot of the other machines. So for the passenger ergonomics, it's actually quite a bit more comfortable for the passenger on there. So stock configuration, you've got a 14-tooth front sprocket with a 50-tooth rear sprocket. This is the 428 chain, so it's a smaller chain. But straight out of the gate, the TW does give you quite a bit of grunt to get up into the hills, to pull yourself around. Now, obviously, I'm not a small, lightweight person, but it pulls me up in the hills pretty good with the stock gearing. We're gonna interrupt looking at the TW for a second, because with the 2025 TW200, you can't really talk about keeping it stock or modifying it or upgrading it or any of that stuff really without talking about Bradley Performance Products, who just so happens to be the sponsor of today's video. When it comes to modding your TW200, if you're gonna look at that and go, nah, I don't wanna buy it because it doesn't have disc brakes or it doesn't have enough power, well, hold your horses just a second and check out Bradley Performance Products, because they have disc brakes for the TW. They have, you know, the fat tire kit that you can get for the TW. They also have the engine performance mods that will definitely upgrade the performance of the TW200. So before you say, nah, I don't really want the TW, or I might just keep it stock, if you're looking at that and going, man, I wish I had a little more of this, or I wish I had a little more of that, definitely check out Bradley Performance Products. And a huge shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. Thank you, Bradley Performance Products. I use them on my personal bikes, and I have ridden the Bradley Performance TW200. Trust me, these products are good, solid, they take a beating, and they definitely work for the TW. So again, check them out. The link is in the description of this video. Now, let's go back and talk about the 2025 TW200. but that's something, I mean, Bradley Performance makes, you know, some different sprockets that you can get for the rear end. So there's a bunch of different things that you can do. So again, would you keep it stock? Would you modify it? Would you upgrade? Let me know. So still the 5-speed transmission. And with this certain setup, let me show you the tach on here. The tach goes to 55 miles an hour before it starts to redline. Now this really, if you're looking in this configuration, if you're looking for something that is freeway ready, I would honestly say that this is not freeway ready. It's I would say 50 to 55 is going to be maybe your top comfortable cruising speed. Yes, there are folks who do get it to go faster. Yes, there are sprockets that you can get to make it more highway friendly, but if you go with a smaller tooth sprocket, you're going to give up your top end power. So keep that in mind if you're going to be riding the roads. If you have to pass somebody, just remember, if you've got a lower tooth sprocket like the 44, the 45, the 47, it might take some of that top end power that you might need to pass people. So I mean, if you're looking again for something for higher speeds on the road, the TW might not be it unless you do some of the Bradley Performance mods, the engine mods that you can get. So just saying, again, stock or mod, what would you do? So with the tach, excuse me, not the tach, the odometer on here and the speedometer, this is all analog still. This is all of your electronics on the bike. You've got the kill switch, the start switch, your headlight, your turn signals, and your horn. Other than that, there are no electronics on here whatsoever to hinder the ride, and it is literally just you and the bike. I love this. Honestly, I love the look of it. I love just the feel of it. I love the character of the bike. And everybody's like, you know, it's just a 200. What's the big deal? You know what? I have seen folks that have multiple machines and have even talked to me about the different machines that they have, and they still love getting on the TW. So it is a 31-inch seat height, so it's extremely approachable for new riders. My wife can ride this, my kids can ride this, and with that low gearing, it definitely helps when you're learning how to ride, when you're letting off of that clutch. You know, that low gearing really helps get you started. And the cool thing is it's not like one of these right here where if you blip the throttle, the thing's going to take off on you. With the TW, you really have to be like wide open and dump the clutch for it to take off, which this one, when it comes to beginner riders, it's really approachable, really, really welcoming, really forgiving. And if you tip it over, it's not that hard to pick up. So this is 278 pounds wet. So, I mean, as far as bikes go, like a lot of folks are like, oh, it's so heavy. No, it really isn't. I've actually got a video of my wife picking up the TW200, and she doesn't even strain at all. So my kids have picked this up. It's not that heavy. It's not intimidating. It's extremely welcoming. So if you are in the market for a TW200, not only does Big Pine Sports have this one, they have one more down there at the end of the YZs, and they have two more over there at the bottom of the fence, or excuse me, at the bottom of the stairs. And you guys, this is the first time since before COVID that I have seen 4 TWs on the floor somewhere. Not gonna lie, I wish I was going home with one of them today. Who knows, maybe in the future we'll be picking up another one. But we've got the 2019, the 2021, plus the 1989 build that we're doing. We just might have to pick up another one of these days, because I ride it, my wife rides it, and all of my older kids are starting to ride them too. So I've only got 3 TWs with 5 of us that can ride them, so might have to pick one up. But if there's questions or comments, please, please, please put those down below. We will do our best to get them answered for you about the TW. And again, comment, are you gonna keep it stock? Are you gonna mod it, put upgrades on it? Different bars, different cables? Are you gonna go with the Bradley rear disc, you know, for the brakes? Are you gonna go with the Bradley ATV rear wheel kit that you can get too? I mean, he's got all the performance mods on there that you can get, possibly think of, to make this thing go faster. So again, if there are questions or comments, please put those down below. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow along. I'm Matt. This is Mob Street out here at Big Pine Sports in Fairview, Utah. I'll put the number in the video so that you can give them a call. Tell them Matt from Mob Street sent you, and we will definitely be seeing you in the next one. We've got plenty of build videos coming up. We've got more TW videos coming up. Also, a reminder, TW Fest, September 19th through the 21st, 2025. So make sure to subscribe so you know all the updates on that. We'll catch you in the next one.